Today I decided to try the Carlos Torano Vault Blend D-042 Toro. This cigar has a blend of Central American tobaccos with a handmade Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. It has a Nicaraguan binder and a blend of Nicaraguan and Pennsylvania broadleaf long fillers. The cigar measures 6 inches by 50 ring size. This Vault Blend cigar is peppery with some bitterness and is fairly strong. I'd kind of put it in the medium to full-bodied range of cigars. On the initial draw, I got a sharp taste of pepper and spice. Then I was hit with just the slightest hint of a creamy, sweet texture to the smoke on the exhale. But then you forget about that as the spice, hints of dark chocolate and coffee flavors start to hit the palate. After the taste, it really lasted a fairly long time, and it was mostly consistent of that strong pepper and tobacco taste. I had no problems at all getting this cigar to heat up. It had a good balanced draw. There was just a little bit of resistance, but it was almost perfect. It burned pretty well. It wasn't razor sharp. At times it got pretty jagged, but it fixed itself eventually. It never needed to be relit. The smoke itself was just a little bit on the dry side, but not too bad, especially if you had something with you to drink, and it gave lots of smoke output. The stick itself took about a good hour to smoke through. Now, because of the dryness, if you are wanting to pair this cigar with a specific type of drink, kind of suggest something with a moderate bit of sweetness, perhaps with a honey or a vanilla flavor, like a Belgian Pale Ale. If you're going to want to drink something, you're going to want something that's creamy, light, and sweet to offset the dry and heavy tobacco flavor of the cigar, and of course that pepper that goes in there as well. I'd have to say that this is a good but not great cigar for me personally. It was pretty balanced with its performance. It didn't have any fatal flaws to speak of. But for me, it just wasn't necessarily a fun smoke, and with the pepper just seeming to overpower everything else on my palate, it didn't have the profile of the flavors that I enjoy the most and was looking for. It seemed like it could have been a complex cigar because there were little hints of things, but it was just so overpowering with the pepper, I didn't really enjoy it as much as I would have liked to. It was a solid but unspectacular smoke for me today. I've smoked quite a few different Carlos Torano cigars, and I have to say that this one is the best performer out of all of them. I don't know if I could personally recommend this cigar because of how I talked about the flavor profile and it not really being my preferred type. But if you have smoked Toranos before and you're looking for just a little bit of a different one to try, you should pick it up. If the flavors sound exactly like what you are looking for, I would certainly suggest trying one to see how much you like it.